What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and DopelivenTV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dope Living TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dope Living TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what's up? It's your boy Greg Gray. This is Dope Living TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dope Living TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dope Living TV or its affiliates. They just my views, right? Nah. All right. We got a great show today, man. Bring on Marcy here. What up, Marcy? Quit coughing. Oh, she's doing the wait a minute.
I was doing my sign language.
Sign language version of the show.
Hello, everyone. Hey, Greg, what's up?
I'm chilling, man. I'm all right. I'm good.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good. And we're gonna have a good show tonight, man. Look, as I put on the promo, the teaser, I was and shout out to Sean Dawn Brown, man, for hooking this up. I was given this link to go check out this show. Now, you know, we're a podcast as well, but we would go check out this show. And man, the vibe I got on that one, and you know me, Marcy, I don't like a lot of stuff. Okay. I do not like a lot of stuff. But the vibe I got on that was just, man, I sat and listened, you know, and then the next time I was in a meeting and I had it in my ear, man, I'm like, I love this show. Okay. It's the morning show with the Joker and Vette Green. They're two fantastic personalities, man. And I'm telling you, it's a good show. You guys got to go see. You guys listen to it, and you'll see the realism. These guys are so. It's like family, man. It's like you yelling upstairs to somebody, and they yelling back downstairs to you, man. It's family, dude. What's up, Cynthia Rudd, Miss Arkansas, comedian, man. Hey, Joker. Vette, y'all might want to get Miss Arkansas on y'all podcast. She's funny. She's in Arkansas. She's a comedian. Anyway, man, I ain't gonna prolong this, man. I spoke with this guy earlier today, man. We had a nice long conversation, man. Fantastic individual. He's got a lot of knowledge in the business. Y'all listen to the Joker.
Yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Glad to be here today.
How are you?
All right, hanging in there. Bless.
And his partner on the show, man, she does so much. Okay, I call her entrepreneur. Her, all right, entrepreneur, HER. All right,
okay.
Yes. Personality as well, man. Say hello to Vette Green.
Hello, Vette Green. How are you?
Green. Get off of that.
Yeah.
Unmute.
She's doing one of my numbers.
Yeah,
I'm always doing that, even on the morning show. Hello, beautiful. How are you?
Hi, how are you?
I'm doing wonderful.
Good,
Feeling great.
Great to meet you.
I am in the car. You as well. I am in the car. We the morning show is sponsoring an event tonight, so it's fine because this is what we do. This is doing business, and I'm so happy to be here. Greg, thank you so much for the invite. I really appreciate it.
I know you guys are one of my favorite shows now, right? I mean, it's so real, Marcella. When you get a chance to look at it,
I'm gonna listen in.
It's just real. They give love to the audience as well, man. So let's get started, man. Look, number one, man. Again, welcome to the show. We appreciate you guys giving us the time. What really made you guys want to start this type of a program? Well, maybe I should go one by one. Okay, Joker, what's your background, man? What have you done in this industry?
Oh man, I have done radio. I always wanted to do radio. You know what I mean? I always wanted to do radio. I always wanted to. When I was younger, I used to always listen to the radio, and I was like, I always wanted to do that to give back to the people. And I love music because I'm an artist. I'm involved in music. So I'm like, I'm gonna be on the radio one day. That's what I want to do. And about around 2016, it was a hip hop station going on, internet radio station out of Buffalo called Rubber Radio with DJ Ruckus. And DJ Ruckus was like, you know what I'm saying, was doing local stuff, but he was also doing a lot of underground hip hop boom bap because that's what I am, a boom bap MC.
Okay.
And so I used to always support his radio station all the time. I used to share it on social media because I loved it. I was always on, seeing what's going on in hip hop culture in the city of Buffalo. And then one day he hit me up and he was like, yo, man, you've been showing us so much love with me, man. Why don't you I want to invite you because I see you got an album dropping. I want to invite you to the show. I said, to the studio. I said, okay. He gave me the address. I showed up, and we chopped it up, man. He interviewed me. We chopped it up, and I asked him some questions like, how can I get involved into this internet radio? And ever since then, it was training on.
It was done.
Yes, and then he got me special guests on a couple of his shows, and then the people started getting used to the voice. He trained me a little bit about podcasts because they was doing a little bit of that too. And I met a lot of radio personalities from Toronto to Canada to Kansas to Atlanta that he was connected with overseas, Germany, and Brazil, Africa. So I'm like, these are the people that your peers. He was like, yeah, these are the people that play the old shows. They do a rerun shows that we got. We do vice versa. We network like that. I was like, that's dope. So, ever since then, I've been doing my thing, and then I just got into podcasts, and everything just sparked after that.
Taking over. Y'all taking over, man, for real. Everybody my damn Mo.
What's happening?
Hey, Mo.
Hey, Vette, what about you? What about you? Because you do so much, Vette, okay, outside of here. And I'm like, okay, I listen to Vette on the radio, and then I see everything else she's doing. What made you want to do this?
Oh my God. For me, it was a healing journey. Honestly, I had gone through some things in life. And for me, the letting go part involved me just letting go on video. And it just kind of naturally progressed into a podcast. I started talking about my journey and just being honest about what I was going through or growing through, I should say. And before I knew it, I was doing a podcast, and then the radio portion, it came Joker, actually. He was on 514 online, and I was a guest on his show, and he was on the radio. And that it was just like a natural progression. So that's why I tell anybody that's interested in doing podcasting, just start. For me, it just started me talking on video, really just talking to the stuff that I was learning through my journey, talking to the healing part. And here I am now. I have Green Links Media, which I'm so proud of. It was sometimes you just have to start walking and let God lead you, and that's what it's been for me. And it's working. It's definitely working.
It's definitely working. Okay, like I said, I'm the hardest guy in the world, I think, to like anything outside of stuff that I do, man. Like I said, I tune into you guys, whether you see me or see my comments or not. I tune into you guys almost every day so that I can at least clear my mind. You guys have it's cleansing when I listen to you guys. You know what I'm saying? You gonna say something?
Oh,
that's what's up.
Healing. Okay.
Mo, you were gonna say something?
Oh no, I'm just agreeing. I did radio for a little bit.
Cool. Okay. I wanted to play this real quick, okay? Because I don't want everybody to just take my word for it. All right, I put a little something together, just a little.
Okay, just a little something.
Y'all know how I do. I had to do a little work. Okay, so I got 2 clips. One with the Joker doing his thing, one with Joker because they're like The View, but Black national anthem version of it.
Okay.
Y'all check this out real quick. Okay? This is the Joker doing his thing. Check this out.
You might need Lamar. You might need, me. You might need me to get with the E-Rush network. But if you're not in that path and in that pathway of business and knowing who's behind E-Rush network, who's affiliated with E-Rush network, but then you want to talk bad about the Fleet DJs, you just threw everything out the window because that's his homeboy that's connected on friendship and business. That is the loophole to get you where you need to be, where you stuck at. That part I don't understand. You got to be careful who you talking to. You know what I mean? I'm very careful. Even if I don't agree with somebody, I'm not going to sit there and talk about them. No, I know, because there's somebody might be behind that brother that I might need. That's going to help all of us that's affiliated. You feel me? That might be the one spark to make the whole flame for everybody. But there's a lot of people I'm saying this, a lot of people in Buffalo that while this funnel's open, is quick to say something bad about somebody. Quick to say something bad about Caleb Mitchell. Quick to say something bad about 14 Mafia. Quick to say something bad about me, Vette Green, King Shy, even Rush Network. They're quick to say something bad, but you don't understand. You shoot yourself in the own foot, boo boo.
Right.
Come on, boo boo.
Yeah.
He's talking about me calling boo boo.
Yeah.
You're giving them the knowledge. You're telling people for real. I mean, you're not sugarcoating it, okay? You might see somebody, you ain't got to agree with them, okay? Don't cut off your lifeline, though. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing.
I think a lot of people getting their feelings first instead of trying to do a business, you know, because it's not an emotional thing. This is a business thing,
right?
You know, and I separate my emotions with, you know, with business. Like if for example, me knowing your platform and doing some research on you, you have a nice side of platform. You know what I mean? You know, I know what's going on, so I'm going to definitely try to find ways to get in where I fit in. At the same time, support and show love, you know what I mean, and support in all different ways. You know what I mean? You know the free way, which is sharing and bringing people to the platform and all that. But also, I don't, me and Vette, we also break an offering or a bag sometimes, to certain situations because that's just only right. You know what I'm saying? We follow the Most High. A lot of people, I don't know, people. I'm not religious. I'm spiritual. You know what I mean? But I do have a relationship with the Most High, and I follow what He tell me. He tell me to do something, I do it. I don't ask no questions. If what I'm saying, if he want me to take your platform and put an ad behind it and push it over there, and he want me to put this much money on it, I'm gonna do it.
Absolutely. I mean, it's called bartering. Okay, and we subscribe to bartering all day long, man. Shout out to Nicole Murphy. She has a platform called Barter Black. Okay, we'll talk about that at the end of the show. Okay, I always give her love. But
no doubt. Shout out to her.
We as Black people, we got to barter with each other. Okay, it don't always have to cost. Okay, we can share ideas, share our services, and in turn share back. All right, let's check out Miss Green over there. All right,
boo boo.
See her in action. All right, here we go.
You get something every time you listen to it, don't you?
Yeah, every time it's something I be forgetting. I got a paper wine. Did he just say that right there? Like he said that? How he said it?
Man, listen, me and my husband, when I get married, to God be the glory. When I get married, this gonna be playing. This whole album is gonna be playing while people coming in. Listen, I got it already in my head, y'all.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Already in my head.
Yeah, man, that's off the chain.
South, especially on a Ricky Smiley morning show. Yeah. That's the type of music that I love that we play here too.
Yes,
yes.
Let's get right to hot topics, man. You know what I'm saying? We back on focus mode, y'all.
We back. I know. Look, King Shy got us all on the listen, man. I'm made this year to this album. Period.
Yes.
So this is being reported by WIVB. So a son was taken into custody after allegedly shooting his father. WIVB is saying one person is in custody after allegedly shooting his father during a domestic incident. This happened around 9:20 p.m. last night. The son allegedly shot his father on the 200 block of South Division during a domestic incident. He was taken into custody following the incident. The ages of the son and father were not immediately made clear. The victim's injuries appear to be non-life threatening, according to police. It is questionable why that happened. I would never disrespect my mom or dad like that, but some people aren't raised with that type of respect. Some people just aren't.
Yeah, but
That Barbara Walters up in her, man. You know, she had the
that is one of my favorite parts. Can you guys hear me okay? I know I'm near a bad area.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite.
Uh-oh. So we said
Just reporting, because I realize that so many people tune into us. I feel like it's our duty to report on what's going on and make sure you got to fact check. You know, I don't ever want to give them information that's incorrect. And the information that I'm telling them, I like to show them, let them know where I'm getting it from, because don't just take it from me. Like the preachers say, go out there and do your research yourself, So I just, that's definitely one of my favorite parts of the show to do.
And that's one of the things that attracts me, because I can see the diversity in the way that you guys bring your information, period. Okay? And you have guests on the show as well. And you guys talk, it's not, you can tell it's not scripted. You know what I'm saying? You got to tell the news as it comes out accurately. But when you talk about it, when you discuss it, it's coming from the heart. And, it's like, either you're going to like what I say or you're not going to like what I say, but I'm going to keep on saying.
That's right.
If you don't like what I say, get your own show.
Yeah, that's that part.
Okay, pretty much. Okay, yeah, definitely that part.
Yeah. A lot of people getting their little feelings, man. I love my slogan. Well, this ain't really my slogan. I'm a capping. My man Kulu, he has a slogan say facts over feelings. Okay. And I stole that. Yeah, facts over feelings.
I like that.
What I mean? We do facts. We don't worry. We don't about the feelings. We were, feelings. That's something different. But we saying some facts. If it's hurting your feelings, it got to be true. So yeah. So we that's the slogan. When we talk about all type of history to, because we know Black History Month was last month. We did a lot of things on Black History the whole month. Bringing hip hop history into it. We still doing to this day. As Women's Power Month. Yes. So we're gonna be doing a lot more things
tomorrow.
Yeah. It started the first, so we're definitely going to be tapping into that.
Yes. Yeah. Talking to the big, powerful women, in the game. You know what I'm saying? The Oprah Winfrey's in the game. You know what I mean? All the powerful women. We're definitely going to talk about their histories and stuff like that throughout this month. You know what I mean? And so we, graduation's coming up for the college students. I have a daughter that's graduating in May, so we're gonna do a lot of the graduation things for May. Who's graduating with their degrees and doing the their excellence and the hard work they put in. Yeah, we're gonna make it do what it do. We just stay focused in those areas and play good music. We play music videos, local artists, stuff like that, and music. And so we jam out and enjoy the music therapy part of things. And we definitely support writers or authors. Yeah, all that. Yeah.
Look at that.
And I got to go with you because I keep getting shut down. Every time
one of the ladies that are on this show has a platform called the Distinguished Authors Guild. Shout out to Gina Davis.
That's dope.
Gina Gasson. She actually for the past 4 years actually has done a award show, right, for authors. All right, might be something y'all want to get into. I don't know.
Yes.
Cynthia Rudd, Miss Arkansas says, do they interview comedians?
Oh yes,
absolutely.
Oh yes. We both comedians. I know I'm a comedian. I'm a joker. So yeah.
Oh, is that where you got your name from? Is that where you got that?
Yeah, I was a jokester, and one of the legendary hip hoppers out of Buffalo, Dirty Nate, rest in peace. He gave me that name. I was always. Number one, I always smile. People always say I smiled a lot. And they love my smile, so that came from that. Plus, I was always, with jokes and this and that. And then I did those stand up when I was in Job Corps and stuff like that. So he gave me the name Joker, and it stuck with me. day, since day one. So yeah. So definitely,
we got a similar background because I did some comedy as well. Actually, I did one day of comedy.
Yes.
Comic View didn't work out for me, so I said I got
one day.
I lead comedy in Miss Arkansas.
Okay. Yeah, I did stand up the whole time I was in Job Corps. I didn't use it as perfection because I was more of an MC in the music than the comedy side, but I kept the name Joker. And I do skits on my projects too sometimes, some funny skits and my videos. Sometimes I do some funny videos. I do stuff like that, and and my funny stuff come through when we live in the mornings too. I brighten people's spirit in the mornings with some laugh.
That's what's up. So let me ask you guys, man. Because you do a podcast as well. I mean, it's more. I called it a radio show at first, but I had to go in there and correct it. It was a podcast, but it's a radio show too, basically.
Yes.
The presentation. Now, you and I talked about this earlier, Joker, about how people come off. Vette, I want to get you into this conversation as well. All right, you guys are really, really so relaxed when you do your show. How do you feel when you see these other podcasts? I'm quite sure you do like I do. I surf and I look at these podcasts and I'll be like, nah, I can't do that one. Nah, I ain't gonna do that one because they phony. And I'm saying it. That's why it's phony. You can tell they phony. You can tell they.
Yeah, you can tell.
I mean, what do y'all feel about that?
It's a hobby. Some people, can you guys hear me okay?
We can hear you.
Yeah, I can definitely tell which ones are serious and which ones are doing it for a hobby. A lot of people, and I've heard this, people have said this to me, I wanted to do a podcast, but this, that, and the other. A lot of people think you just get up there and start talking, but it's so much more to that. Like, I am very serious about what it is that I'm doing because I know it makes an impact in people's life. I know this, so I understand my responsibility. I feel like we have a responsibility to the people, to not only provide them with some positive energy, but whatever it is that we're talking about, make sure that we know what we're talking about. You know what I mean? Some people get up there and they just be talking nonsense, or they just be, just talking just to be hearing themselves talking. Well, you're not going to get that. I'm going to do my research. I'm going to make sure. That's one of the reasons why I came up with Where You At Wednesdays, because I know how it is for people, especially on Wednesdays. Where You At Wednesdays is a segment that we do. We started on Wednesdays asking people how they're doing, mentally. Where are you from 1 to 10? Because I understand, I overstand that it can be tough. We are all out here lifing. Every last one of us are out here lifing. I had the pleasure of speaking at a work-related function, and in that work-related function, I got up to speak, and I realized it must have been 200 people in there. And when I started asking the questions about how they were mentally, 199 of them weren't okay. You know what I mean? So that made me realize that I'm not the only one that's feeling like this. I don't care if you are senior management. It does not matter. We all go through some things. And I wanted to capture that with our audience when they tune in. When you come to the morning show, I want you to, if you came in at a 5, meaning that you weren't feeling very, very well, when you leave up out of there, I want you to be, if you're not at a 10, darn near at a 10, because I know how it is. We had it was my birthday. I had forgot that it was my birthday, honestly. And we had a young lady Yeah, we had a young lady come on there, and immediately, we asking, where are you from 1 to 10? She was like at a 4, and I'm like, you know what? Because I felt it in my heart. We need to uplift her, because I know that life is life, and you're a single mom. You're going through some things. I need you to know that you're not by yourself. So immediately we started tapping into that. When she left up out of there, she was definitely not at a 4 or wherever she was anymore. She was in every day she's there now. Every single day. So that's what I want people to to embrace when they come to our show, because there's enough negativity, there's enough hate out there already. You come to the morning show with the Joker and Vette Green, I want you to feel like, one, that we see you, and two, that you are not alone. You know, you're not alone. You don't have to feel like you're alone in those feelings. I like I said, I went through some things. That's what got me into podcasting. I tried to unlife myself, and I never want anybody to feel that bad about themselves or feel like they are that alone to be in that type of space. So I just feel like it's my duty. You know, if God got me up out of my mess, he can get you up out of your mess. And that's the goal of the morning show. That was, you know, that's the secret sauce right there. That's the secret sauce right there.
I love that concept. Because especially in our community, we are pretty much taught to keep our feelings, our emotions inside. We're afraid of what other people are going to think. And people just don't realize, like you said, how many people are out here walking with such heaviness. And I love, you know, what you're saying, that you ask people this, and then that is your concept, to bring people out and to make them happy and to make them think, and, you know, and to let them know that they don't have to stay in that atmosphere.
That's right.
Yes.
I love it.
It really, me and Vette ask each other before we go live. When we setting up for the show in the backstage, you know, we have a conversation, see where we at. So, you know what I'm saying? And before we go on, and she say, yo, bro, where you at right now? Because I know you got this going on, you got that going on. Where you at right now? Because I want to make sure you good, because, you know, I want to make sure we balance when we come on the show, because I want to help each other out before we help others.
Yeah,
so
because you can send that. Yeah, you can send that energy through the screen.
Yeah.
And you know, and as we say in the church world, the transference of spirits. And so it's so important to check each other, you know, and that's something that we need to start doing, because we check on each other, but not daily, you know, in that manner. Of course, at a church, yes, walk in, let's go pray, whatever, you know, how you doing? But we need to start as a people, just doing that with your family, your friends, not bombarding someone where now you're harassing them. And especially if you discern that there's something there that's a little off. Yes. I do that in grocery stores. And I just did it a couple of days ago. I was in Walmart. A guy was just frowning. I'm like, hey, didn't know him. I'm like, you're frowning. What's up? Smile. Let me see the pretty smile. And you know, he looked. And then he started laughing, and he was like, I didn't realize I was frowning. And then he shared some things with me, but when he left, he said, I needed that. Thank you.
See, that's important.
Just a smile, not even really saying something, you know, like, hey, how you doing? You know, have a great day. You know, just important. We need that. There's too much, like you said, negativity, hatred, racism. You don't agree with me, so I don't care for you, type of thing. And that's something that we really truly need.
See, that's something, and that's one of the things that got me to them. You know, they mentioned how they ask each other. Well, they asked each other on the air a couple of times. Okay, well, where you at right now? And I remember Joker was saying he was at a 6, and Vette was like, no, we got to get that better. Okay, she said, she said she was at an 8 already, and so the conversation went on. She asked again, and Joker said, I'm at an 8. You know, I'm good.
Yes. Yep.
Even when I wasn't on the show, I wasn't on the show for the last couple of days, because I also know my self-care is important, because I have so many people dependent on me. So I need to make sure that I am serving from my overflow, and I'm very serious about that, because if I'm not okay, I can't give you anything. I have nothing to give. I don't even have anything to give myself. Because bro was holding it down, what did I message you? I messaged you. I said, bro, where you at? You know, I know you've been holding it down for 2 days. Where are you with your mental health? He said, I'm coming in at a strong 8. I said, thank you, Lord. Because you know, you holding it down. It takes a lot. That's a lot. It's a lot of energy. We are absorbing energy. We are also emitting energy. I don't want anybody to ever come on our show, and if you are feeling any type of way, feeling in a bad spirit, I want that to be gone. You know, God wants us to help each other and not hurt each other. That part, Cynthia, yes, that part right there. That part.
And you know, sometimes it's just a matter of when someone asks you that, and just knowing, wow, this person cares for them to even ask me that. This person cares. And that right there will take you up a couple of notches, because you might be, going through something and like, okay, I can't talk to anyone. I don't really think anyone cares. And then as soon as that person asks, are you okay? Like and how you guys say, where are you at? I like the number system, because then you kind of gauge a little bit better.
Go ahead.
Huh?
Do that. Do that. That's what I'm talking about.
So a lot of times we hold stuff in because we are afraid of judgment. We are afraid of people talking about us. Like I have grown kids, adult kids now. First of all, don't worry about what anybody else is thinking, because if you focus on that, you will get nowhere, because you're so worried about what everybody else is saying, what everybody else is thinking. You're not even worrying about how you feeling, because you're so worried about he say, she say, that say. You can't even focus on you. They're
not gonna like you anyway.
Yeah.
Right.
Amen.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. So you gotta just remove all of that. I just know how powerful it is to stand in your truth, and how powerful it is to just spread love. It's so powerful, because nobody's trying to do that. Everybody wants to just hate on you. And it's not even hating on you because they hate, it's hating on you because they refuse to heal, or don't even realize that they need to heal. You know what I mean?
That's
so
right.
it's just, I've been through some things, like I said, so I feel it's my duty.
Yeah,
that's a great point. A lot of the haters that we have, we're in better position than the haters. And you know what I'm saying? They're hating for no reason. It's not. And you and I talked about that earlier, Joe.
That's right. It's a lot of people just like to be in their mess. Some people don't want the help sometimes too. You know what I'm saying? We can lead them to water, but we can't make them drink.
Because
drink cold water if they want.
Something that was told to me, because at one point I used to worry, like, well, what, dang, so many people didn't care for me, and I was like, well, what am I doing? Well, what happened? And what happened in my instance, and happens in a lot of other people's instance, they take one look at you and they judge you. And how I was told, they put you on a pedestal. Then they decide they don't like you because you're on that pedestal that they put you on, until they really get to know you and see that you're, just a regular person. You're down to earth, but they're hating on you because of where they put you up there. Thinking, oh, she think or he think they're all of that. And then realize,
let them think what they want, okay?
And I'm like that now. Look, you ain't gotta like me. I'm good.
I'm good.
I like myself.
We get talked about all the time. You know what I'm saying? Believe that. We get talked about all the time. But also on the show that we do too is we can't give you advice. We always play music. We got so much music in our chamber, and music videos that we play that uplift. We got a song called "Wonderful" by an amazing artist guy. Her name is Ida Divine. Ida Divine. And she had a nice video, "Wonderful." We play that. We play some Dequasia, of course. Y'all know about Dequasia. I had her on your show.
She's been on
yes, you play Dequasia, Love Hangover, and stuff like that. And give people some uplifting in the music. And they loving the videos. They loving the videos, the visual. They loving the music we play when we play sometimes. We play King Shad all the time. Love Healing. It's an amazing artist that we play. So we definitely have a lot of different tools. And people love the commercials. We support other businesses and stuff on the show. You know what I mean? They pay for a slot, and we promote their business. A lot of them are sponsors or certain segments that we do, and we play the commercial and stuff like that for their businesses. So we touch bases. And also Vette Green got a new segment where Vette Green on the streets, where she go to different businesses. Like she's going to a function today. I'm pretty sure she'll get some footage there, and then we'll play the footage. I do the editing, play the footage during the live show in the morning. Vette Green was on the streets yesterday. This is what she came up with, and she with businesses owners to up and coming artists, fashion designers. I mean, she really outside in those streets, out there talking to some good positive people. Streets. Yeah, she had Vette Green on the streets.
Let's go. Okay. Yeah. Let's go. Yeah. So which adds another dimension to your show. So what's your process when you get ready to do the show? I mean, is there something that you go through before the show comes on?
Oh man, all the time. Especially me. I'm the producer of the show. So I do a lot of setups. Then she do a lot of prep work. She'll usually get ready for the hot topics. She'll bring the topics that's going on. She does the research like within the next day, or sometimes she do it an hour before we live. Prep for that. We need to get photos. We need to get some links. If anybody want to get the links for this research, we'll put that up. I'm always putting together the whatever the topic is going to be. I am a music marketing manager and marketing expert on the internet. So I always bring a segment, bring a split screen on some things on my mentors that have podcasts and stuff like that. We bring that to the table to help people, teach people how to make money in their sleep, man. I'm also have a lot of clients that take my marketing class. I have a marketing class called the music marketing or marketing 101 class that I bring services to. And I teach people how to market themselves on the internet. You know what I mean? You could do it yourself instead of going to a third party to do it. I'll teach you how to market yourself, how to find your consumers, customers, or fans. Depends what you're doing.
You guys do a lot, so I think you guys should rename your show Jamaican.
Team, we do too much.
You got 7 jobs, right?
We got 2 jobs. Lazy
jobs. I'm tired. I'm tired just from listening to.
I'm so excited. I'm at the venue, everybody. Look, it feels so good.
We see all the love you're getting.
I know, right? It feels so good because I've been supporting these guys since like ever. I love what they do. Very, very respectful. Check out the interview that I did with them. I believe
Mafia,
I was on with 14 Mafia. I think I was on 716 Live when I did the interview with them. They genuine young men who really, really are about their business. They really are into, they are into the feeling thing. You know what I mean? They understand what it means to heal. So I respect what they do. So I'm going to always support them. Always support them. I don't even be out this late. I do not be out this late. Joker, don't I be in the bed?
Yeah, you be in the house. Yes.
I'm in the house, but I'm coming to support them because I respect and I love what they do. So I'm always going to be here for them.
Awesome group.
I'm going to go in. They caught me coming in. So I'm about, y'all seen
Yes.
The love is real and it's reciprocated. That's why I respect what they do. So I'm about to go in here and support. Oh my God, I'm seeing everybody tonight. Hey, beautiful.
Yeah. All right. Now be safe.
You too.
Yeah.
I know. So let me go in, y'all. Okay. Thank you so much. I can't wait to see you tomorrow morning on the show. I'm going to have to shout you out, Greg. You are awesome. I appreciate you. Beautiful. I appreciate you too. I'm receiving all the love and everything that y'all gave me. Have a great night. You too, Mo. Have a great night, everybody.
You as well. Thank you.
See you in the morning.
I'll see you in the morning.
All right.
Yes.
Definitely tune in the morning. Miss Cynthia Rudd, Miss Arkansas says, what state are you in?
Yeah, that's what I was going to ask.
Oh, yes. I'm originally from Buffalo, where she's at, but I'm living in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania right now. Me and my wife moved here. I've been traveling for the past at least a good 6 years now. Me and my wife moved from Buffalo to Indianapolis. You know what I'm saying? Because I got family there, and I was in Indianapolis for 2 years. Then we moved from there to the West Coast, Southwest, Albuquerque, New Mexico. We was there for 2 years. Ooh. And then we moved here. Yeah, then we moved here in Pittsburgh this past year.
Are you in the military?
No. I mean, just my wife was working. She was working. She's always been into what they call it, call centers, jobs and stuff. She was a manager and supervisor, and she travels. Yeah, she travels and stuff like that. So she got promoted, and she had to move. So I'm going where my better half is going. So I get in where I get in where I fit in. You know what I'm saying? But when we moved to Albuquerque, we both got COVID, and I was on my deathbed. The Most High almost brought me home, but he said, I ain't ready for you yet.
All right. Still got stuff for you to do.
Yes, I was on a little bit of life support, almost got slipped into the coma a little bit, and got up out of that. And ever since then, I stopped working. I've been working myself ever since.
Okay.
Yeah. So
God will do that sometime. When you don't want to do something, He will push you into it.
That's right. That's what He did. Yes,
And
because
there's somebody earlier, man. It was like 3:00 in the morning. I think she had put something out talking about this may be my last show. She was trying to do something with some music and musicians. This may be my last show because nobody's appreciating what I'm doing. And I'm like, just when you think that that's it, another door opens, man. Okay, God's not going to let us fail if this is what He really wants us to do. You know,
that's a fact. Yes,
so,
yes.
we try to tell a story here as far as or learn the story of everybody that comes on the show, so that journey that they've gone through can help other people to continue to go. Okay, and I know it hasn't just been smooth sailing for you. What obstacles have you gone through, bro?
Oh man, as far as life lived growing up,
Yeah.
Growing up was definitely a rough one for me. My mom was a single mom. Me and my sister, I'm very vulnerable in my story. You know what I mean? I talk about it in my music. You know what I mean? Those who want to check out the catalog, I talk about it in my music all the time about my life. And the music video I played, which I played today, I get requests on my music videos all the time because I have a story to tell. And I'm also an artist also, so I draw and trying to put together a comic book on my life and everything like that. But
Jamaica, what was it like coming up in Jamaica?
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, I stay busy. I grew up. Well, me and my sister. Mom's was going through a lot of mental health back then. She did the best she can, but she abused me and my sister. She used to beat us for no reason. I got out the house. The DSS brought me out the house at the age of 11.
Wow.
So I was in the system for the rest of my life, all the way till I was a teenager. I had to deal with the system from foster care to, going to place. They separated me and my sister. We visit here and there. She was in a group home too. We end up going to the same high school right before she graduated, and I went to that high school in Lackawanna High School, and then I was going to like 3 different schools. I was going to a placement school, and I was going to a trade school for advertising, design, and production. Those, I do art. So y'all see the canvas and stuff in the back. I do.
I see.
Yes, and so it was rough, but I think it was the best thing for me because I think if that didn't happen, I don't think I would be here. I probably would have ran away from home or something, and I probably wouldn't be here. You know what I mean? So I have a hell of a story to tell.
Yeah.
So are you writing a book? Not a comic book, a regular book. Are you writing a book?
Oh yeah, but that's also on my bucket list to write a book and do a movie.
Another damn job.
That was my next question.
And do a movie on my life. Yes, because I want to help young men of me having an anger problem growing up, and what's where that anger came from. It was from my mom. I thought that was normal. I didn't know that was cool. That wasn't cool. I thought it was cool.
Because all you saw.
What, the anger?
The anger, the beating. My mom come home from work. I don't know when she gonna come in the room and beat me, and she beat me because I look like my father, and this and that. So it was a really rough time, and I didn't know why she hated my dad so much, and I admired him, and to this day I do. I still admire him, in spite of what people say about him. It's my dad. Me and him have the same type of traits on grinding, working, trying to get our own business and stuff like that. Never understood why. I just knew it was, when she come in, every time she opened that bedroom door, okay, this is the routine. You know what I'm saying? Let me suit the position with the stitching cord and whatever she got in her hand, just take it, and so that was my life, and that's the whole time. It seemed like I hated women. And so every time I was in a situation growing up, I did some things that weren't right, but that I thought it was normal. Got help, got plenty of help, doing amazing now. And now I teach young men anger and how to control their anger, and those who with domestic violence. I'm active on domestic violence on males and females, and I speak to them when they want me to speak. Some people call me to speak to some of the youth group homes, whatever. And I tell my story, and I let them know I was just like you guys. I was, and the number one cure of domestic violence or being angry and so whatever is to know your triggers. You know what I'm saying? If you could, if you know your triggers, that's half the battle. You got room to heal. You got room to be delivered from all that. And now I'm delivered 100%. You know what I'm saying? Been with my wife for 6 years, and never put a hand on her ever.
Oh, bless God.
Yeah.
I recently had someone contact me, and they shared with me that they had an extreme anger issue, and they had recently had an epiphany. It was a story similar to yours. And they never associated the beatings and things from the parent until just recently. And this person's in his late 30s, and he's getting help now. And people just don't know what others go through. I commend you for reaching back.
Oh yeah.
And speaking on it. A lot of people are embarrassed, but you're speaking on it. You sought help.
Oh man, I'm vulnerable
You've been
on all
delivered.
my stories.
Yes, you've been delivered.
Yes.
And those are the ones who can help others. Those who have gone through it. Versus someone who's never gone through it and just, hey, well, see, this is what you got to do. And, they don't understand the mental and emotional abuse that went along with the physical abuse.
Man, it was a scary situation. Scary situation for me. I couldn't control it. It was a real bad thing. And let me tell you something. I still work on it to this day, every day.
Yeah.
Even though I'm delivered, I still got to work on it every day. I do the exercises. I do, what I mean? And it didn't my wife understand my mental too. And that's another thing that I teach on relationships. Understand each other's mental health. And study each other's mental health so you can know how to help one another. That relationship will last longer. And once you don't understand and overstand their mental health, that relationship would not work. No matter how much medication they take, how much counseling, how much therapy, is just not going to work. You got to understand it first. You got to educate it, because you know what I'm saying, you got to educate bipolar. You got to educate any other,
depression, anxiety,
depression. Yeah, exactly. You have to study those things. It's a school. It's everyday school. I'm always watching the YouTube videos. I'm always reading books. I'm always searching on Google on different things, that I can educate myself in, because if you don't understand or know what's going on, you can see the trigger before it happens.
Yeah.
Then you can ask questions. Did you take your medication? Did you got another therapy section? Did you cancel? Did you, and some people now use our morning show. Did you watch the morning show this morning? Because we are deliverers of a lot of people's lives on our platform. And I think that's very important when people get into a relationship. And I tell my son this all the time, who is incarcerated right now, and he has the same issues I have growing up. And I tell him, he wants to, have a girlfriend. He wants to get married and stuff. I said, them first, you got to make sure she understands your mental health as much as you understand hers.
That's right.
Because I'm saying, because my son, he's very selfish in that area. I said, you can't be selfish in that area in your mental, and because you want to know what's going on with her, she need to know what's going on with you. I got to communicate in that mental state first.
And as you've made that change, a lot of people need to also understand that even though you make that change and you're great with yourself, all right, there's a method to sustaining that change as well. You have to continue it. It's one thing to be there, and then another thing is like something else can trigger you, and you're back to square one. You got to be able to sustain it as well. All right.
That's right.
And I can't see no anger in you, bro. I can't see no anger in you.
And I love what you're saying, that you have to share with that person, because they won't understand. And like you said, there might be a trigger, and you start kind of going a little bit in there, but they if they understand, okay, this is something that he or she is dealing with mental illness. These are some of the triggers. They will better understand that it's not necessarily you that's causing this. And because, like you said, research, educate yourself on these things, they will better know how to deal with you and how to handle the situation and be able to be your support to help you with that. That is extremely important.
That's the one thing that I bring to the table on, like, a lot of people that have like relationship seminars, they always ask me to speak, Vette to speak, and you know, and then that's free of charge. I don't charge for nothing like that. And I'll come through and I'll definitely give them my story. Plus, I have a emotional support dog too. Her name is Sweet Tea, and she helps out a lot with me and my wife. We both have mental health, and she's on tune. She on tune with all my asthma when I know she not need my pump. You know what I'm saying? She'll put her 2 paws on my chest and look at me, let me know you need to take your pump or you need to take your medicine.
Okay.
Yeah, she does that. When I'm angry, she'll pace herself, and then she'll be right next to me, and she'll look at me, and then she'll bump me, and she'll push me to sit down, to relax. Then once I sit down, she'll jump on my lap and just almost like a restraint. That she does. And then she look at me, and then she'll kiss me and tell me, you know, everything's all right. Yeah. So she's very good.
And a lot of people don't know about the support animals. I had a client when I was doing fundraising for nonprofits, and I was one Pause with a Cause, and they had to support dogs, and they told us how it takes 6 months or longer because the dogs are trained specifically for you and your whatever illness you might have. And people don't understand, you know, that a lot of times, oh, it's an emotional dog, ha ha ha, it's a support dog, ha ha, you know, it's just a pet. But it's not. And how the things you're saying for the different, you know, you need your inhaler, you need your meds, you know, and it's a different signal and things, and how and I try to tell people, when you see these dogs and you see normally they have the coat on or whatever, and you see that they're an emotional or some type of support dog, don't just go up. If you see them in a store or something, don't just go up and pat them. You know, that can kind of throw them off, you know. And if you see one and they're by themselves and you see them getting their attention, you're trying to get your attention, hurry up and follow them, because they're trying to get your attention to come to their person. And a lot of people don't realize.
We got a few minutes left. We got off track on that, but it's a good off track.
No, we need to talk about mental health.
That's another show. Okay, but we got a few more minutes, man. I just want you to tell everybody what your show is about and where they can see you and all of that. Let's get it in.
Oh yeah, yes, definitely. The morning show is a morning show for mental health, of course, and it's also to you know, talk about what's going on in the world. We have fun on the show. It's definitely we definitely your cup of coffee in the morning. You know what I mean? Because, you know, every time we live, we have tea with us, we have coffee. Some people come and have coffee with us live on the show, and we'll definitely have a good conversation, good amazing conversation. And sometimes it's sad, and sometimes most of the time it's happy. You know what I mean? We definitely trying to keep the spirits up on the morning show. That's what it's all about. And we play good music, you know, music videos. And we also support small businesses, up-and-coming businesses, you know, artists, comedians, writers, everything is on the show. You know, all you gotta do is hit us up on Green Links Media, which is the bottom of the screen right there on YouTube. You go ahead and subscribe, tune in, and we also at, you know, The Morning Show podcast with the Joker and Vette Green on Facebook, and we also on the Even Rush Network. And we also on a lot of other platforms. You know, a lot of other platforms. You can just Google The Morning Show with the Joker and Vette Green. We on a lot of, you know. But you could definitely Green Links is the main headquarters of what you can see everything that we got going on. Yeah.
And what time is the show?
So it's at 7 a.m. in the morning, Eastern time, from 7 to 9. Sometimes we go over and go to 10. Depends what type of day it is. But most of it is from 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. And we know we have a lot of people tune in, especially when school start. A lot of the high school kids and the college kids tune in. They want to see their favorite videos and music and stuff like that. So yeah, we cater to the schools and charities and all type of stuff too. So if y'all have any charities going on, any special events, let us know. We'll definitely send us a small little commercial. We'll throw it up on the show. Let people know what's going on with you guys, and we definitely do the same for you guys too. Yeah, no doubt. We loving it.
There go my baby Tanya Williams. She said just dope. Thank you, sweetie. I'm coming through, man, to Pittsburgh. I want to sit in on the show. I got to do it, man.
Yeah. We have a good time. We do it here. We do it in Buffalo. I'll be in Buffalo on the show.
I need your itinerary. I want to follow through.
Yeah. I'll be in Buffalo on the 13th of March, from 13th to the 18th. So I know the show gonna be doing some shows together for the first time. Me and Vette gonna be in the same room doing the show. We're gonna have fun, and we do it. And we also the show's Monday through Friday, not on weekends.
Where's she located?
She's in Buffalo, New York.
Oh, so she's in New York. Okay.
Yeah, she's in Buffalo, New York, and I'm from Buffalo, New York. So I'll be there the 13th. That's on a Wednesday, and I'll be doing the show 13th, 14th, and 15th in Buffalo. So
that's what's up, man. It's a fantastic show, everybody. I'm telling y'all, it's a morning show with the Joker and Vette Green, man. I'm telling you guys, it's an experience. You want to get there. You want to check it out. We got the link. So we're gonna do, whenever the next time we do a repeat show, this will be the repeat show. Okay.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's on YouTube. It's on LinkedIn right now live, but we have a link on YouTube. It's going to be on YouTube forever. So y'all check it out, okay? And go to Green Links Media on YouTube. See their shows. They're on there as well. Hey, Joker, man, look, I know it was short notice, man, but I appreciate you guys coming through, hanging out with us.
I appreciate it.
It was good. We learned it.
I love it.
Learned it.
Yes. That's all about learning and elevating to the next level in your business, personal life, and mental health. Yes.
Hey man, promise me you're coming back.
I promise. Anytime y'all need me, let me know. I'm here.
No step. I got one more comment here, man. So, Mr. Joker, are you going to interview comedian Miss Arkansas so I can share on your platform? I'm gonna tell you this, man, from talking to her because she's been on our show. She has a story. She has a story that you guys.
She got a story.
I'm saying this with all seriousness. She has a story, and her story needs to be told because she went through a hell of a lot, even jail time. All right, and to come out like she is right now. Y'all need to hear the story. So I'm just.
We're gonna book something in. Definitely hit us up and follow me on Facebook. My government name is Franklin Stewart. You know what I mean? You can definitely follow my government page and too. Yeah, follow that. Yeah, listen, we could definitely put you on the show. That's no problem. Oh yeah.
Hey man, I know you got your own podcast, but this is a home for you too, bro.
I appreciate it, man. No doubt. Same with us. Anytime you guys want to come on, hit us up. Hit me or Vette up. We got you.
I'm there. I am definitely there. Hey man, we appreciate you coming to the show and enlightening us. Thank you, Vette, for coming through and be safe out there. Mo, Marcy, that's it for the week. All right. This is Dope Living TV Live. We will see you guys next week. Y'all have a good weekend, and we got more for you next week. All right.
Yeah. Appreciate it.